Yeah, so my name is Cody. I'm obviously one of the investors through Automation Empire right now, but my main job is more like sales background. I'm actually about to be starting a new job tomorrow, so excited for that. That's gonna be doing a little bit more of like kind of like sales for like Frontier, things like that. So it's gonna be fun. Sales about like 13 years now, so it's been a hot minute doing sales. Yeah, it's been mostly all like fitness sales and doing more of like managing gyms, personal training, things like that. But it's a different kind of switch now, owning my own business and kind of looking into e-commerce and doing that now. So this is about 8 months since like my store's been like up and running. I originally bought in like last December, so it's been almost a full year. I just kind of took me a little bit longer of like obviously getting my LLC started, things like that. So I think you guys were in like a different gear, obviously like switching over from like doing like drop shipping into like the FBA. So it's obviously a lot more of like hands-on now that you guys have like a lot of things like more established and understanding like all right what direction you guys are going and what you guys need to be focusing on. So I do see obviously a lot more of kind of communication that's a lot better. You guys are doing a lot more like lives on kind of like Instagram, doing this kind of stuff, so that's really nice, especially when you're not an investor yet, to be able to see all that stuff coming in. So I think currently, like it was last month, is a bit of like my big blow up of seeing like fourth quarter like sales and stuff. So like was going into a stable place of like I would see some like really good days and then maybe some days of not seeing any sales. To last month was almost every single day was a sale. Is my most profitable month, and it's continued into this month as well too. Of already kind of competing with last month, and it's only what 12 days into the month, so it's really nice. It feels really awesome just to kind of have like a passive income that is kind of supplying things. Like I did go a little bit of time without really working because I was looking for that right job and that right opportunity for myself. So I don't know any other time in my life I've been able to be like, all right, I'm going to take a break and find the right kind of thing I want to be doing and have that passive income coming in to the point of I can take that opportunity. And like my other option was obviously like starting my own business, doing things like that. But obviously you guys were to that point of you guys are already so established. Like I'm buying into not only like a company that's established, but a whole team, a warehouse. Like you guys already have the functioning pieces in play versus like, all right, I need to kind of struggle and spend all my own money kind of trying to find the right people to help me out, get across the way. So I think that was one of the coolest parts, like being able to actually see like my product on the shelves and like ready to get like shipped out, seeing like the whole steps, like seeing like what you guys put into it and how much hard work goes into each and every one of the stores. I think that's what like a lot of people need to remember, that it's not just their store. It's a lot of different stores that are actually out there opening up, and you guys are managing every single one of them the same way. Like I've never been able to ask a question and have you guys not get back to me within like a timely response and answer my question the way it needs to be answered. So it's really nice. That's one of the nicest things about the company. That's why I tell everyone like to invest in you guys. It's like you guys, there is no BS. You guys give straight up answers. Like it's very open and honest. Like you guys tell about the good and the bad. And I think that's a big thing. So I had to turn it off. I had to turn it off because especially after last month, it just got to the point of like it's so much and so current now where it's like it's blows up my phone too much throughout the day. I know, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice seeing it. I remember screenshotting my first sale ever just because I was like, this is like my first actual like dollar kind of thing. It's like kind of imagining like my own store of like someone handing me a dollar bill. I was like, that's like my first actual sale owning my business. But now seeing it to the point of like really good days a few months ago or like very average days or kind of below average days to like what I'm seeing right now. So it's really big increases. So it's really cool seeing that. Yeah, a lot of them. Yeah, I say so. It's continuously new products that are being poured in right now in Spot 2, which is really nice to see. Obviously having to put some more money into capital so I can see that blow up in that Q1. So that's what we're going to be doing this next month in December as well. It's insane. It's like you don't realize it until it's like, oh wow, like I didn't realize I've already sold like 45 units of that and I just got that a week ago. And so too, like Dude Wipes is a really good example of like I got that in my store and it's like 2 days later I didn't even get to buy them myself. It was like they're already sold out of my store. So it's really cool seeing like the progression of different items and kind of different avenues that we're going on, because my store has sold a couple different things. So I've sold like motor oil, dude wipes, and then now it's more a lot food based and stuff. And food based does really well as well too. So everything does well that you guys put in there, so it does well. I think everyone on the team has played like a really big part, like in the experience and stuff. Just seeing like the growth, seeing like everything actually like continue to grow the way it has been, and just how hands-on everyone is. It's one of the companies where it's like I never see you guys like upset or mad when you guys have to be here later hours and stuff. It's like that's your own choosing to like you want to be here and you want to be involved in the business, and it shows every step of the way. Whatever questions that you think you need to answer, ask them. So you're not going to find it out from anyone else. Like I know that was like part of my journey as well too, going being like, all right, well I need to kind of do my own due diligence and stuff like that. Who are you gonna ask? Like, are you, like at the end of the day, it's like you have a whole bunch of different kind of fake Instagram accounts that say they're doing it that aren't really doing anything. They don't have a warehouse. They have a WhatsApp number as like their communication line. So it's ask the questions, get on a call. At the end of the day, it's like you need to get the information for yourself and you need to pull the trigger. I say like it's one of those things that like I'm upset I didn't pull the trigger sooner, like after I started everything, to actually be like make sure I got my LLC started, like to get everything, because I could have been selling products probably in like February. That's on me. Now I'm just now seeing sales when it's like I probably could have been seeing these sales 3-4 months ago. So that's on me. At the end of the day, it's like if you're waiting around the bush for it, you're just going to be expending more money, because trust me, the company is going to get more expensive at the end of the day, especially with how big it is growing and like how many people are starting to do it. Stores going to be hard to buy. So if you're waiting around, like don't wait around anymore. Like put your money in, because you're going to see an investment come back to you. And what else are you doing with the money right now? Like if you're just kind of sitting in your bank account seeing like what 2 cents on the dollar come back every year, doesn't really make sense. Like have your money actually work for you. Like that's what I did for mine. Like I wanted to make sure my money is working for me at all times throughout all days. And like it's one thing where it's like I've never made money 24 hours a day. I can make money at 2 o'clock in the morning. I can make money at literally 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It doesn't matter what time it is. I'm always seeing that kind of passive income coming through. Yes. I think a lot of people need to start doing that and taking advantage of that. Like if you have a store, like talk to friends. Like it's insane like how many people you can just have conversations with, especially once your store actually starts doing something. And it becomes very easy to kind of have them book a call and then they have a store. Especially with all you guys do now of like helping out with like paying, like helping out build credit. Like you guys offer all the options out there where it's like I don't understand why people aren't talking more with their friends and being like, hey, I can get paid out, and you guys pay out very well for the affiliates. That's definitely one thing I could say. It's like I've had some months that I've made more off affiliate pay than I have off of regular job, working 40 hours a week. That says a lot right there and stuff. So definitely I say talk to your friends, talk to your family. Like if you want to be successful, why wouldn't you want that with all your friends and family? I think it's a very easy thing of like when I share it on my stories and stuff, like I want people to know, hey, this isn't just for me. I'm not trying to like brag or anything of like, hey, my store did $800 yesterday. I want it to be one of those things where it's like, hey, you could easily be doing this too. You just have to talk to the person. You just have to book a call and actually understand what it's about and then do it. It's like you can physically touch and see everything you guys are doing. You guys have a whole warehouse. You guys have a whole support team. You guys don't have like a WhatsApp number for communication. I don't know if like people watching my stories, I get hit up all the time from different automation companies and stuff that do those 90-10 splits. And Ron talks about it all the time too. It's like, you don't have enough money to run anything. If you're doing that small of a margin, it's like, you have to understand, like they're doing such hard work. You have to pay for that. It's like, you don't expect any business to run and hire people that are going to be worth value and not pay them. If obviously the business is worth value, you guys have a lot of people in here that bring a lot of value to the team. You guys get paid out for that, and that's why I see returns. If I'm doing a 90-10 split, that sounds way too good to be true at the end of the day, and it is. So I think that's what a lot of people need to understand is like ask the right questions. Like, where is a warehouse? Like, where are you guys holding all this inventory? Like, how are you guys actually buying stuff? Do you guys have letters of authorization, like allowing you guys to actually sell those items? Like, I asked that simple question, and it's like it goes into they're buying products from China and they're repackaging it and reselling it. And it's like, all right, that's drop shipping, and it's like you might get your store suspended, and there's a lot of consequences that could happen with that. You might see big sales in the very beginning, but there's consequences that come with it. I think there's a lot of different companies that they could be looking at, but as far as like seeing the legitimacy, like you guys offer everything. You guys have an office, you guys have a phone number, you guys have multiple people in communication, and then also you have people like me that are affiliates that I just bought into the business. Like I'm sharing it because I want to blow up, because obviously the more it blows up, it helps out me as well too. Like I'm in a company that's really achieving something big. So that makes me want to share it more and more. So you don't have that with any other companies where it's like, hey, I want to talk to someone that bought a store from you guys. You guys will do that and stuff. It's like, you'll give me those options stuff. Like if you can find that, it's like, there's not a lot of companies that will offer more than what they can even like say they can offer at the end of the day. And you guys are very realistic with it, with, hey, like, we're not going to say it's going to happen right now and stuff, but give us the right amount of time and we can make sure this is achievable and successful for you at the end of the day. And every other company I talk to is more of like, hey, you're going to give me money and I'm going to make you a millionaire. Right overnight, it's going to happen tomorrow. You're going to be seeing $10,000 every single day for the rest of your life. And it's like, it doesn't happen that way. Wish it did. That'd be great, but you have to be realistic with it. It's like you can make up so many excuses for yourself, but when it's right in front of you and you're asking for a certain thing and you can provide that certain thing, all you have to do is just pull the trigger. Just pull the trigger. It's one of those things of like, it's not pushy in any way. Like I've had people that have gone on that are friends that decided not to do it. No issue. It's like, it didn't hurt my friendship. It didn't tarnish anything with you guys and stuff. It's very easy communication. Like if they don't want to do it, they don't have to do it. But at the end of the day, you guys are giving them all the information that they need, that if they are ready to do it, makes all the sense in the world to pull the trigger and do it right then and there.